Today we're making Southern style baked smothered chicken with my very own Caribbean twist. I believe good food tells a story, and this recipe brings together two things that I love most: classic Southern cooking and bold Jamaican flavors. Trust me, this combination is absolutely delicious. So I rinse and pat dry my chicken, and I started seasoning my chicken generously with these seasoning and dry herbs. Once every piece is fully coated, I am going to set it aside while I prep my onion, my bell peppers. I use multicolored bell peppers, and if you have celery, you can go ahead and use that as well. All right. There's no time for me to marinate anything because this was a fast cooking. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to sear both sides of the chicken. We're not going to cook it. We're just going to sear it nicely so it have a nice crisp on both sides. And then we're going to move on to making the gravy. Once my chicken is seared on both sides and my gravy is ready, I am going to bake this. However, you don't need to bake it if you don't want to. You can slow cook it on top of the stove. All right, so if you don't feel like turning the oven on today, that's totally fine. But I implore you to try this recipe. All right, and if you are enjoying my videos, please go ahead and like. Also, leave a comment and share the video if you can. Now I'm going to get rid of the excess oil. We're going to saute this and bring out the fragrance just for a little bit. I'm also adding like 3 to 4 tablespoons of flour depending on how thick you want your gravy to be. You can also buy store-bought gravy, but I prefer to make my own just like this. It's more authentic as a southern dish. I'm using about 4 tablespoons of flour. We're going to saute all of that, and then we're going to add some chicken broth or chicken stock. I'm using homemade one, and I'm going to go ahead and add my Caribbean twist by adding the green seasoning and the jerk seasoning. And let me tell you, this is no ordinary gravy. This combination was so rich, so creamy, so delicious. I am just going to let it come to a simmer. All right. And then we're going to go in with the green seasoning, the jerk seasoning. And once everything is combined and I taste it and it tastes delicious, I'm going to pour this all over the chicken. Once I pour in my gravy, I am going to wrap it with foil paper. Then we're going to put it in the oven, and that's going to be the secret to a tender, juicy, smothered chicken. Every bite gets soaked in that rich, flavorful sauce. I added some fresh thyme on top with some butter, and I pulled it from the oven a couple times just to make sure that I bathe the chicken in this delicious sauce so that it can soak it all up. And I just leave it uncovered for the last 10 minutes so that it can just get some color, and you can allow the chicken to cook as soft and tender as you want it. But look at that nice rich gravy. It has thickened perfectly. The color is beautiful. The chicken is tender, and every bite is packed with flavor. I really love recipes like this because it reminds us that cooking doesn't have to stay inside one box. Southern cooking and Caribbean cooking have so much heart, and when you bring them together, you get something truly special. You can go ahead and serve this over rice with creamy mashed potato, some homemade cornbread to soak up every drop of that delicious gravy. Just don't let the gravy go to waste, alright? Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends.